It is a full moon weekend, and the harvest moon is the only point of direction that I could tell you where we are, because Liz brought me to somewhere that is closed. And how many years, Liz, has this been closed for?
This has been closed for over 10 years and left to decapitate and deteriorate on its own, and it's overgrown with ivy, weeds, and other goodies.
Now, it's really hard to show you much because it is rather dark, but there are things that I can show you in this exploration under the moonlight. Is there are some small houses that are here surrounded by water, kind of like a cottage. It looks completely dark. Well, you can see the reflection of the moonlight. This area is blocked by a bunch of fences, but Liz walked around until she could find one that was open that let us in. And it's been on her to explore list for quite a long time. There she is now. Liz, how long has this location been on your explore list?
Technically, I always wanted to come here when it was open, but I was a college student. It's been closed for, like I said, over 10 years, I think 15 years. I like to go to Kings Park Psychiatric Center every year, and I've wanted to come here every year, and this is only the second time I've been able to come, and because I'm with a friend.
She was not going to do this exploration alone. Not going to do this exploration alone. And one of the things that we found out is that we're probably not alone. Here is a discarded spaceship, but there's a gazebo back here with people's belongings. We saw it and we thought, gee, that looks kind of modern. And it is Zombie Walk weekend in Salem, which is where I would normally be. So I agreed to do this since I'm not in Salem this year. But people are living in this. I can't say where we are because the place is indeed closed, and we're inside right now behind the locked gates, trying to not step in ponds. Let's check in with Liz one more time. She's snapping her pictures, as this was her bucket list to see, so she's trying to get as much as she can. Liz, what are some of the things you are finding in your explorations?
Well, if you look inside of there are numbers. There's obviously, this used to follow the yellow brick road. This used to be a magical place that got overrun by the evil emperor and by the evil Oz. So there's quite a bit of history left. A lot has been taken down, but you still have the castle. You still have 3 out of the 5 barns. You don't have the flying monkeys anymore. A lot of the open space is gone. But if you look inside of a couple of things, you still see remnants. Like, you should go check out the dial that's in there.
The dial to what? Now you said
to get in and out of Oz. Oz is actually, well, everybody knows The Wizard of Oz through the film that was done. It's actually $100. There's a lot more to Oz that is discussed in the movie. So if you look inside of there, you'll see a glimpse of one of the things that Oz discusses.
How did you get into this closed Oz, by the way?
You don't want to know.
Okay. She's not going to tell us. I know how she did it. A lot of references to The Wizard of Oz as we are exploring this locked down, overgrown site under the harvest moon. Now, she said that there's a sundial back here, I believe it is. Yeah, she sends me back where the people are living. Thanks, Liz. Okay, I do know what she was talking about. And it's right over here. Kind of has a hidden seance vibe. and a cat's face, like someone did a glamour shot at a headstone. Yeah, that's where we're at. Glamour shot headstones. All right, it's pretty dark, but I'll give you the 360 of this perspective of Oz. There is the rocket ship. That's where people live. I'm not so sure I want to be in this location when they return. All right, till next time, under the moonlight. Happy autumn.